Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I hope everyone's doing well and healthy amongst our new way of living right now. How are we all doing? I hope y'all are staying safe and healthy and still cute, but mainly healthy, but still cute, you know what I'm saying? So, what have y'all been up to? I wanted this video to be like a catch up with me while I talk to y'all about some of my favorite things in honor of National Women's Health Week. So I kind of want to do something in honor of that video, as you will see by the title and momentarily all the stuff that I got going on here. But how are we doing? What have y'all been watching on Netflix, or have you watched all of Netflix? Personally, I'm more of a Hulu girl because all a bitch ever watches The Simpsons, but you know, I come to Netflix for my Tiger King and Black AF, and for that's really all I watch over there. Oh, and I do watch Paradise PD, but they haven't had another season out in a minute. And F is for Family. Basically any cartoony like South Parky type stuff. That's why I'm always on Hulu. But whatever, we ain't here to discuss my television preferences. So, like I said, it is National Women's Health Week this week. This is the week of May 11th through May 15th. It's also Mother's Week. Today is Monday. It's also National Eat Whatever You Want Day, like a national diet cheat day, but we do that every day around here. But, so in honor of that video, National Women's Health Week, I wanted to put out a video, kind of like a product slash review slash you're welcome in advance type of moment, because I came across some really cool products and from this brand that I'm absolutely obsessed with now, and I honestly don't know how I was living my life without this brand out before. So without further ado, because I feel like I've been talking for a really long time now, let's get started. So with it being National Women's Health Week, this video was made by a woman with a vagina for a woman with a vagina, and that's like the slogan. Is it the slogan or the logo? It's the slogan. This is like the slogan for the company. So we're going to be talking about our vaginas. This is not, do I need to do like a warning thing? This is not going to be like your mom talking to you about your vagina. This is not going to be like the FDA or whoever talking about your, this is one country bumpkin to whoever is watching this foolishness, telling you about how good these products is. I'm not a capper. I'm not a person who just buys for the hype. Yeah, I just, like, my best friend Crystal told me about the brand, and then my mama knew about the brand, and she didn't tell me, so yeah. But I found out through that mainly through Crystal, and guys, this brand has literally flown off the shelves. So, you know, personally for me, I'm like, why I can't get this stuff nowhere? Like, what is going on? It's literally like the toilet paper of feminine care. Like, you can't find it. It's like hand sanitizer for your vagina. You cannot find this stuff. It took me a day and a half to find the full kit of stuff that I have here. It's a miracle that I was able to find as much of it that I did. But with will and perseverance and determination, there's a way. So, I keep saying the brand. The brand that I am mentioning is the Honey Pot Company. It is the Honey Pot. It is a black, female-owned brand, all natural, all organic. And when Crystal was first telling me about it, I was like, girl, you know, I don't know nothing about no organic or anything like that. So I'm going to tell you, like, a little bit about, like, my feminine care routine, like, just so, like, you can see, like, where I'm coming from before I tried these products. I've already tried them, and like I said, I'm freaking obsessed, but I'm going to tell you about it. So, I came from using what they call, like, chemically produced products. This is what I was using before, the Vagisil Secret, the Vagisil Sensitive Scents collection. This is the peach one. It still smells really good, but it doesn't smell like this, like the natural honey pot stuff. Like, you can literally, like, tell a difference, like, between factory made and then, like, real products. Like, you know what I mean when I say, like, factory made, like, not organic and not derived from real products. So the Vagisil, I like it, and I really did. But now that I'm comparing it to like better products for my body, it's like, wow, I was really washing myself with toxins. I personally speaking, I've never had like issues with like vaginal odor, vaginal dryness, vaginal. Of course, everyone gets like occasional itchiness, like with your period and panties like rubbing up against you and stuff. But as for like normal, like frequent yeast infection, stuff like that, I'm blessed enough to never really had that issue. But I just always liked it to be like hella fresh, just like all the time, because like I said, I'm from South Carolina. I'm a big girl. It be hot down here. We all be sweating. So I've never really had like a overabundance of sweat, but girl, everybody sweat. So I usually have these, and then I also have these Summer's Ease wipes on me like all the time. I even gave them to my boyfriend because pussy wipes come in handy for everybody. So honestly, but he can't touch these because this is the good stuff. And he ain't got no vagina, so he don't really need it. But like I was saying, I just really like, it was really, it wasn't really irritating, which is something that I like really worried about. I've never douched before, so I was worried about like irritants and stuff like that, and this didn't irritate me, but it didn't do anything for me either. Like, it was just like I was washing with a body wash that was basically for my vagina. That's basically what this is. It did nothing for me. Not that I needed it to do anything, but I would have liked it to. Now that I know that this stuff does stuff for me. But whatever, let's keep moving because I feel like I'm talking in circles. So it smells like a real, it doesn't smell like a real peach. If you've ever smelled a real peach, you'll know what I mean. But this just smells like factory peach, if that makes sense. Like it was clearly a man-made scent to smell like a peach. Like, there's no real peach in here, I don't believe. Let's look at the ingredients. There's citric acid in here, so it may be like peach, but it does say fragrance and perfume, so it's not a real peach. So this is what I was using, and then also just like the regular Vagisil cream whenever I felt like irritated from like period pads or anything like that. But it didn't do anything for me. I've never got any complaints about my meow. Should I put a cat emoji? Insert cat emoji. Or if I don't know how to do that, then you'll just see that clip of that video. Oh, I can do this anytime I want to say that word because I don't want to get flagged. I don't know if I'll get flagged for saying that word or not. So that's code word for vagina. But yeah, I've never got any complaints about my vagina. I've also never got any complaints about that it was loose, it was dry, or anything like that. Like I've always got like bomb reviews. Oh my god, my mom watches my videos. Wow, this is gonna be really hard to hear from her. That should be a video. My mom reacts to the video of me talking about my sex life and my vagina. But so yeah, that's basically all I was doing. I would just use the wipes like whenever throughout the day, or like if I was changing the pad if my period was on, or like just if I just wanted to feel like. So that's basically it. Yeah, I never like had any issues, thank God. I think her name's B, the owner of the honey pot. She done got a cool about $300 for me the past 2 days, just in me buying all this stuff. Because I bought some for me, I bought for my mom, I bought for my sister, and I bought for Crystal. I bought all I could buy, and that was just enough for the 4 of us. So, yeah. Sorry, the state of South Carolina. I bought literally everything. I bought like 4 or 5 cleansers. I bought wipes. I bought cream. I bought suppositories. I bought the spray. I bought pads. I bought tampons. I bought wipes, and then I bought these little travel pack things. So yeah. Also in regards to like just like how I just was like maintaining before I ran into this brand, I still want to get back into it. It's just like with the whole corona, everything, spas haven't been open. If you're from my Snap fam, you know I go to Jeju Sauna in Duluth, which is like right outside of Atlanta, like all the time. And I would love getting the yoni steams, and they're just like herbal steams when you sit on it, And girl, when I tell you, you're literally, like, literally sucks up. Like, even like I don't want to call them old, but you know, like the older ladies, they were the one who told me, like, my first time there, I was there by myself, and they were like, oh, you're gonna love it, like, it just does wonders. My husband loves it. So yeah, I was getting them like every 30 to 45 days, but when the COVID happened, I haven't been down there since January. Yeah, I haven't been to Vegas since January, so yeah. But now we're going to get into the brand a little bit more, and we're going to talk about the products that I purchased. So, like I said, this is a female black-owned business, and she is absolutely winning. She's killing it. I also wanted to do this video, not in a way, hopefully this statement doesn't deter you or just makes it seem like, oh, she's just doing it just because of that. But she was also getting like a lot of flack when her brand like really launched, and she went into stores like Walmart, Target, and she's on Walgreens.com actually. And she was getting like all these false reviews. I seen like everyone talking about it, and I was just like, yo, how can you be mad at a girl that's doing her damn thing? I just don't understand. It's just haters everywhere. So hopefully this video helps to reach the masses and gives a positive, more realistic approach onto the brand, like coming from someone who's smaller, someone who tell it how it is, because I'm country AF, but you know what I mean. Like, hopefully this video does that for the brand, like, because I love this stuff, and honestly, I don't know what I'll do. I cannot go back to that. I cannot go back to this stuff. I can't. So I'm always going to be here. If you ain't never got no customer before, you always got a customer in me across, because I'm obsessed. So let's talk about the brand. It's called the Honey Pot Company, made by humans with vaginas for humans with the vaginas, because it takes one to know one. And let me tell you, yes, no one's gonna know you like another girl knows you. No one knows like the irritants. You know what I mean? Like, guys don't get that. They just don't. Like, they'll wipe their dick off and come put it right back inside of you and just like don't even care. Like, my pH, bro. But yeah, it's plant-based feminine care, and she has different collections throughout the whole brand. And like, okay, so this one is from the Soothe collection. This is the Boric acid and herbs suppositories and applicator. I love these. I do these on the weekend, but it recommends that you do it after sex, because semen has a pH of 7.1 to 8. And at the end of your cycle, because your pH tends to be around 7.4, and for hormonal imbalances, because your vagina's pH should be between 3.8 and 4.5. I've been using them just Saturday nights and Sunday nights. And I'm going to kind of like go through like my routine with this. But it's to balance yeast and bacteria. But I've been using it on Saturday nights and Sunday nights. You just pop it in and leave it. And I love it. Like, guys, when I tell you, this literally just like a yoni steam. Like, it's like the herbs from a yoni steam are inside of these suppositories, and it literally, not to mention, girl, ocean. Your boyfriend, you're welcome. Not that we're doing this for any dudes or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Like, $1 billion pussy bitch. I also bought the sensitive foaming washes. She also had this in a normal strength, but all I could find was the sensitive, so I didn't really care. When I was literally just buying whatever I could buy, finding whatever I could find, just like that. So this is the sensitive foaming wash, 0 parabens, 0 dioxides, also plant-based feminine care. This is from the Refresh collection. This is like, the stuff that I bought is like your everyday, what you need to get by, like period stuff, just regular everyday being a girl with a vagina type stuff that you need. And she also has like she has like menopausal stuff, and then she also has like postpartum stuff and mommy to be stuff as well. So I thought that was really cool that she has just like certain stuff made just for babies. So This is the wash. This wash, so it doesn't strip you, if you know what I mean. Like you wash it with this, and it doesn't leave you feeling like dry and irritated, because some soaps do that, and that's literally the worst. Like no one wants to have just like an irritated vagina, because then you can't get wet on your own. So, but you know. So I'm just gonna read you some of the ingredients on here, and then I'm gonna start back talking again. So this has water, apple cider vinegar, sunflower seed oil, lavender seed oil, flower water extract, citrus grapefruit seed extract, asparagus root extract. Like nothing but pure, real stuff. Like real herbs are in here. You don't see like anything that are in here that's like big words that I can't even pronounce, like sodium lauryl sulfate. And I have an ingredient book where like you can like literally look up some of this stuff, and I never took the time to look it up for my vagina. I've always looked stuff up for my face, but I never really thought to look it for my vagina. I know that sounds awful, but it's true. Like, because you just, like, you've heard the name Vagisil and Kotex for so freaking long, where it's like your brain is programmed to believe like, oh yeah, this is good, this is what I need to be putting on my lady biz. But it's like, wow. And then once you try this out and feel the difference, you're never gonna go back. So I just want you to know, it's not that it's expensive, it's just I bought in bulk because I saw how well it was selling out, and I was like, well, what if I like it? What if I don't like it? If I don't like it, I'll give it to Crystal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so happy that I did listen, because I normally don't listen. But most of this stuff retails for like $9.99, except for the suppositories. The suppositories are like $17.99. But honestly, guys, it's so worth it. Like, it's really worth it. And you only need one suppository, but it comes with 14. And like I said, I only do mine on the weekend, because I just personally, I don't need to do like a full 14 days of it. But if you have like vaginosis and other prone to yeast infections and stuff like that, then I recommend that you know, do it a little bit more. Or however, like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I'm speaking on how I've used it and how it works for me. So I also got wipes. This one's almost empty. This is the sensitive one, and then I also got just the normal wipes. And it says you can use it on your body, your intimate parts, and your face, which is bomb AF. Like, so we have the normal, we have the sensitive. These wipes leave you feeling just clean. Like I said, I have the Summer's Eve wipes as well, and those are more, they're so wet and slimy, they feel like you need another wipe or like some toilet paper just to wipe so you feel like dry. You know what I mean? Like, they're really wet, and these are not. You can feel the difference. The Summer's Eve, they're wipes. These are more like cloths. They're thick, they're rich, they're luxurious. I'm gonna pull one out for you, actually. And they smell like just raw ingredients, like raw nature. See what I mean? Like, and you can't really tell on my camera, but it's not even white. It's like beige, I guess, because of like the herbs that it's set in. It's just bomb AF. Like, hot. If you don't get anything, at least get the wipes. Get the wipes and try that out. I would recommend just starting off with the wash or the wipes, because once you like see the difference with that alone, like, then you're in for it. I also got the regular herbal infused pads with wings to replace my U by Kotex Maxi Pads. I've been using those pads, guys, since I first got my first period back in 2000. What was it? I was in the 6th grade. It was September 9th in the 6th grade. I always forget the year, but it had to be like before 2011, probably like 2009, I'm guessing. But ever since that, I've been using that same brand of pads, and it was just the U by Kotex in the black box. And also with my the body wash I would use on there, I would just use Summer's Eve or Vagisil, nothing else, just straight those two. Probably the Summer's Eve and the red one. That one used to be my favorite, but I haven't bought that in a while since I came across the peach. And now that I've come across this, I don't even use it anymore. I probably give this to like my sister or something. something. I don't know. But these pads are infused with mint for cooling, lavender for calming, and aloe for soothing. No chlorine, no pesticides, no fragrances, which is something that I realized because I was like, when I was reading and I was starting to, like, you know, buy all this stuff up, and I was like, you're right, you don't see freaking pink cotton anywhere. You don't see, like, those, that's not real, like, on those pads that have, like, butterflies and shit. You don't need all that. So it just made me feel, like, more secure in my purchase, and it was just like, wow. And honestly, these are the same price as the Kotex ones, so I feel like these are better, herbal infused, so it's gonna kind of like give me like my yoni steam feel, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's clean, and I just like the little writing and everything. It says, you've got this, everything's gonna be okay, and it's just, it made me want to purchase these, guys. Like, they also had tampons. I gave those to Crystal. I don't use tampons. I've never have used a tampon in my life. I don't know if I'll ever use a tampon. Like, they scared me so bad in middle school. I swear to God. I swear to God. I got so freaking terrified. It's probably, like, to this day why I've never used a tampon. I probably why I never will. I'm 21 years old now. I don't know, maybe one day. Maybe. I haven't got my period since I've been able to purchase these, so I can't really review them, but if they work just as good as everything else, I'm sure it's a great investment. She also has these little travel packs. I got a couple of these. These are only available on her website though, and she does have some of these in stock as of like 20 minutes before I sat down to film this video, so yeah. The only thing that she's been having in stock on her website lately is travel wipes, these travel packs, and then the calming sprays. These are $2.99 on her website. This is a good way to just like dip your toe in to see if you like it. It doesn't come with anything. All it has is 2 liners and a regular pad. So it says on here, make peace with your period. And it just says the same thing. Comfortable, soft, breathable, pesticide-free, chlorine-free. Gynecologists love it. And I honestly see why. Like, it just makes you more comfortable when you know what you're using on your body. Especially on one of your most intimate, probably your most intimate part on your body. Like, it's reassuring in a sense where it's like, I know what I'm doing and it's working and it's taking care of me. Like, you pay this is literally like $6.99, and then this wash is $8.99. So it's like, if I'm gonna use something, why not purchase something that's worth purchasing? You know what I mean? So after that, I also purchased. Now, Target has a lot of these in stock. I don't know if this is a new launch or a new release for her, but this is also from that Soothe collection, and this is Soothing Lavender Vulva. I always say Vulva Cream. You know, that's like the outside of your vagina. The outside, like that. This has like some of the same ingredients that are in the pad. The mint for soothing, coconut oil, antibacterial, and lavender for calming. Yeah, and you just apply a dime size amount, kind of like what you do with like a regular Vagisil cream, honestly. But this one's powered by herbs, botanicals, and natural essential oils, so it's really good. And this stuff is all fragrance free, but what you smell when you get it is the natural like oils. Like, you can smell the lavender, you can smell just like the natural citrus and stuff that's in it working, but it has no chemical, like I was saying with this, like the man-made chemical scent. This stuff doesn't have like any man-made chemical stinky stuff in here. So the last things that I purchased from her was the calming lavender panty spray. But this is, I'm thinking this is like an antiperspirant spray, because you can also use it on your underarms, your feet, and your shoes, and also on your panties. So I'm guessing it's like a spray. I've never been a big sweater, so I've been just spraying it under my arms the past couple of days to see if I like it as a deodorant. And I mean, I'm not a real good judge. Like, it works for me, but then again, I don't sweat under my arms. Like, I sweat under my titties and shit, like weird shit. Like, I sweat in my head and on my feet, like really gross. But so I wouldn't consider myself a fair judgment for like underarm sweat. But I'm guessing that it's good for like ingrowns and like those risings that you get sometimes when like hair is stuck under there. I'm guessing that is good for that because it is calm, it's talc free, it neutralizes odor, 100% natural, cruelty free, refresh, restore, and revive. That's what it says on here. And it just says to air dry and go. Use daily to refresh, powered by aloe vera, mineral salts, and lavender. So I also got a couple of these. These are in stock on her website as well. I think they were like $6.99. So I bought a couple of those also. So now, kind of like how I've been using the products. Now, like I said, I'm not a doctor. Y'all know me. I don't ever read the directions. I don't ever like really listen. So I'm gonna tell you how I've been using it and like what it did. Oh girl, what it did. So I just use the wipes periodically throughout my day. Like, depends on my day that I've had. If it's been stressful and I've been sweating, then of course I may use like 2 wipes versus a regular day I use 1 wipe. Whatever. So be it. But of course you may use more when you're on your period, because you know. But I'm just gonna walk you through. So as for the wash, I literally put this inside of me. Does it say external only? It does say external use only, but I've been putting it inside of me. I literally put this inside of me. So, I literally put this inside of me. When I take a shower, I have the wash like inside of me and just saturating down there, just cooking up, getting it all right, getting it all, you know what I mean? So, that's just how I've been doing it. And then I shower with like extremely hot water, so it's almost like this is still my herbs in the shower is like my steam going in there. But I use this, what's the word? What's another word for anal? Anyway, I use it up my butt, and I use not up my butt. I'm so embarrassing, but you know what I mean. I literally put this stuff inside of me, and then I just rinse it out thoroughly, just so it's not like bad in case it's not supposed to go up there. But yeah, y'all, I really put this inside of me, and like I said, water. Like, I kid you not, sis. Like, and niggas gonna be like, whoa. And like, mine was already just like so, it just got like really already. So, this on top is just like, whoa. And I haven't even done anything since I found this brand. So, once he gets this, girl, nigga, you owe me $1 billion, because that's how much this shit is worth. Bill Gates can't buy this pussy right now. Well, he could, but could he afford it? No. Bill. No. So that's how I've been doing that. And then once I finish showering and I get out, I just use the cream and I just kind of like rub it in down there everywhere. Also still inside of me. Everywhere. I mean, the whole like triangle, like I use this like a moisturizer almost, because it just feels so good and you feel it just like melting in you, and it smells really good. So you kind of like have to roll it in your hand a little bit, the tube, just to get the product to melt a little bit for you, and then I just apply it. Let me see. I probably didn't. Yeah, you really have to roll it to get it to warm up. But yeah, because I didn't roll it enough. But that's kind of like how I've been doing that. And as for my suppositories, like I said, I only do them on Saturday nights, and on Sunday nights I pop it in. It only comes with one push-up applicator. So what you have to do is you just really have to wash this really well. You can wash it with like vinegar or just really hot water, because you only get one applicator. And it says to use it twice a day, in the morning and at bedtime, for 7 days. So that would give you 14. But honestly, guys, unless you are like really suffering, then maybe you would want to do it the full 14 days. But if you're like me and you're pretty average, I guess is the word, I don't do mine like consistently. I just do it on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and I've been using these now for 3 weeks. No, 2 weeks. And this is just like the icing on the cake. Like, she went from this to this. Like, I kid you not. Like, mine's just literally like that. Like, you can't get in. And when that's so SpongeBob, you can't fit in. So that's basically how I do that. And then once that's in, then I do the cream. But either way, I like leave the wash inside of me for probably like 15-20 minutes because I take long showers. Rinse that out, then I do a suppository, then I put a cream on, just like that. You want to pee before you put your suppository in. It's just like if you've ever taken a monostat for like a yeast infection. You want to basically treat it the same way. You don't want to pee all your nutrients out, so you want to pee before you put it in. And I lay back. Well, this is my bed. Ignore my messy room. It's just me talking to y'all. I did not even try to make the room cute or whatever for y'all. But I lay with my legs on my headboard and I push it in as far as it can freaking go. And then I press the plunger to make it go even deeper inside of me. Yeah. And then I just spray my panties and the soles of my feet and also under my arms with the spray. You want to wear panties that night that you do your suppositories just because you may have some discharge, which is okay because the suppository, it melts really quickly. So if you keep your house hot, I would recommend keeping your suppositories in the refrigerator. And I think it says it on the box also. So once you like get it out, you don't want to just have it sitting in your hand for a while. You want to go ahead and put it in because it melts quickly. But it gives you like directions and stuff in here also. So that's why it kind of like says that it's convenient to use at bedtime because you'll get some discharge from it melting. But it's gonna smell amazing, guys. Like just herbs and natural goodness. Like I promise you. Like I swear. Please try this brand. Honestly, you're really playing yourself, and me included, if you haven't tried, like, just switching over to an organic brand, especially for your vagina, because it's so intimate, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be putting just factory up inside of you. A baby can come out of you, you know what I mean? Like, would you want to run your baby through a factory? Like, can you imagine putting a newborn into a factory? That probably sounded really slow. But you get my drift. Honestly, I'd give this, out of 5 stars, I'd give it 6. It works. If you're looking for, if you have issues with dryness, if you have issues with looseness, not to mention, if you're pregnant or planning to become pregnant, she also has stuff for, it's the Mommy to Be collection. It's really cute. It's all pink. Of course, I didn't buy that, but I thought that it was cute, and it's a really good feature to have for expectant mothers. And also, there's menopausal stuff, so if you're going through that stage in life, they also have products for that, and they also have stuff for postpartum. Yeah, it's just a really great natural line, and then also with it being black owned, you know, support everything black always and forever. Not to sound like that girl, but we see the false negative reviews. Like, you can, I want you to look it up and just get like some more information on it yourself, but hopefully this video just gave you a chance to open your mind, and hopefully I informed you a little bit on this brand. I believe she was on The Real talking about it, the show with Tamara. I think that's The Real. And she was talking about it on there, like her brand and like some of the flack that she got. But sis, don't worry about them, cause I need you. $300. That's probably ain't nothing to you, cause you done went global. But that's probably a light bill or something. Half on the light bill. Some groceries. But trust me, you got a fan for life over here. Guys, I just really want you to check this brand out for yourself. If you don't do it for anybody else. Do it for yourself, and just clearly watch the difference. Like, you feel clean. You feel like 100% yourself. Like, I can't make that up. Like, you feel like yourself. You feel one with yourself. So, I hope that y'all enjoyed my little rant slash product review slash National Women's Health Week video slash honeypot rave slash, and I see why she calls it the honeypot, guys, cause hold on, but thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see y'all in my next video. Please stay safe out here. I love y'all. You can order this stuff. I recommend ordering it from Target so you can do the drive up pickup. But sometimes you might want to go inside because it be selling out fast. So if they do have it and then they sell out before you get there, or before the guy can go and pick it up for you and then you bring it out to your car, you're screwed. So get to Target, get to Walgreens.com. Even though Walgreens.com is sold out, Walmart.com is sold out. Her website, like I said, has the spray, and it also has the normal travel wipes. She has some of that on there. And also her website has really cute pins and jewelry that's shaped like vaginas, and I want one, but it's out of stock. But best believe as soon as they come back in stock, baby girl, I will have 3 in a layer. But I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I never know how to get in or get off. So, bye.